Yeah, I know grunge started in the late 80s, but is this not grunge? Like trying to push a block of solid metal up a hill. Can anything possibly be grungier than this Sabbath-styled monster called Strange Ways? Closing out the Hotter Than Hell album in fresh psychotic. Strange Ways. With a guitar solo that can only be described as warp factor insane. Ace writes, still vocal shy, opting for Peter's vocals. Peter had yet to contribute as a songwriter, not for Gene and Paul holding him down, but because he didn't play any melodic instrument, so just brought unfinished lyrics and hummed melodies, hardly worthwhile, with 3 other songwriters bringing full songs. So we see why Peter was so petulant about singing Paul and Gene songs, trying to compensate for his lack of writing. And his vocals were always good. The Strange Ways vocal is suitably jungle cat. Also the reason why Peter forced a drum solo onto Strange Ways. Compensating. Peter insisted on playing a long drum solo, and he was no John Bonham. It was ridiculous. Peter threatened to quit if the solo was cut. It was cut, and we can clearly hear the obvious edit directly after the guitar solo. Peter didn't quit. We wanted the entire band to sing, and we wanted everybody to write. We wanted to do it like the Beatles. Little did Simmons realize he and Stanley would become the Lennon-McCartney of hard rock. Well, hold on, think about it. Unlike the big 3, whose songwriting and power dynamics were totally different than the Beatles, Kiss resembled the Fab Four. Simmons and Stanley were the 2 main songwriters in the band. They were bassist and guitarist. They were both lead vocalists. They were the duo most responsible for the band's musical direction, image, and business ethos. Lennon and McCartney revolutionized popular music. Simmons and Stanley also created a revolution in music, in how it was marketed. In the rock world of 1974, Hotter Than Hell was not that brave an offering, and definitely not polished, considering it was up against killers like Burn, Houses of the Holy, Queen 2, Diamond Dogs, Get Your Wings, Secret Treaties, not to mention Lennon's Walls and Bridges and McCartney's Band on the Run. However, longevity casts a worthy glow over formative material, and Hotter Than Hell can be placed alongside these world shakers as the ugly duckling that grew up to be a demon prince.